It's the Angels and Red Sox at the Fens. Mike Scioscia's crew, Major's best 34-19 on the road. Top four, Angels already up 2-0 with a runner on first. It's Garrett Anderson abusing the Clay Buchholz offering. Anderson with his 10th home run of the season. 4-0 Angels. Plenty of run support for John Lackey. Had a career 7.46 ERA at Fenway Park. Wouldn't know it by watching him dazzle Tuesday night. Bottom six, Lackey against Jacoby Ellsbury. Ellsbury shatters the bat, hits toward Lackey. Lackey somehow makes the play, throws him out. He only allowed 2 base runners through 6, hit batsman and a walk. In the 7th, David Ortiz takes the pitch for a ride deep to right. Vladimir Guerrero is there, making up for an 0-for-4 day. Lackey's digging it. Why not? Next batter, Manny Ramirez. The Man-Ram. Slow chop at a third. Sean Figgins throwing across the diamond, and Manny is me. Figgins having a laugh. Check it out. Ramirez slow out of the box, doesn't hustle, and boy, the Boo Birds at the Fens let Manny have it. Lackey with a no-hitter through 7. After 2 quick outs in the bottom of the 8th, Alice Cora is at the dish. Cora, a grounder to second. Howie Kendrick throws him out. Lackey, the no-no through 8. He's sitting by himself in the corner of the dugout in the top of the 9th. Lackey's teammates all keeping their distance. Scoreboard showing no hits for Boston. John Lester threw a no-hitter May 19th against the Royals. Could we have another? Bottom 9, first batter, Ellsbury. Goes down swinging 1 of 4 Lackey strikeouts. 2 outs away from a no-hitter. It's Dustin Pedroia at the plate, and Pedroia, the no-no is no more. A base knock, and the Red Sox faithful go nuts. The next batter is Kevin Euclid, the Uke Dog. His 18th home run of the season over the Green Monster. Lackey can only shake his head. He wants the ball right back, though. Red Sox down 4 runs. Pedroia and Euclid getting some attaboys in the dugout. 3 batters later with 2 outs, it's Mike Lowell, grounder the 3rd. That's your ball game. Lackey, 2 hits, 2 runs, 4 Ks. Hey, Lackey, how did your 12th career complete game? Orioles, Yankees, New York with a losing record against only 1 team in its division. You guessed it, Baltimore, bottom 6, Alex Rodriguez. Taking Daniel Cabrera for a ride. 22nd on the season, 540 career, but New York is down 2-1. Bottom 8, Yankees trailed by 5 runs. Cabrera plunks Rodriguez, and Cabrera is immediately ejected by home plate umpire Chad Fairchild. Dave Tremblay out of the dugout for a little what's up. Cabrera's night over. Inning continues. Yankees down 6-3 with 2 on and 2 out. It's pinch hitter Xavier Nady, and Jim Johnson rings him up. Inning over. Top 9, Orioles still up 3 runs. Aubrey Huff. You don't see this very often against Mariano Rivera. Huff with his 22nd in the season. His 5th 4-hit game this year. He drove in 4. Orioles up 7-3. Bottom 9, Yankees down 3 runs with 2 aboard and 1 out. Jason Giambi, line drive off All-Star George Sherrill in the left. That'll score 2. The Yankees deficit just a run. 2 batters later, Wilson Bettamy, no. Daniel Cabrera picks up the win. He's the first O's pitcher to beat the Bombers 3 times in 1 season since...
Carlos Zambrano, Ben Sheets, couple of aces, couple of all-stars. Zambrano pitched like one here. Got in some trouble in the 2nd. 2-man on, but against Russell Branyan, and Mike Cameron just had to look at one, and then Zambrano is chasing Kendall, ground to short. Force the 2nd, and Zambrano is out of the jam. Top 5, Cubs leading 1-0. We want to talk about Brett Favre? Zambrano tries to lay down a ball. Oh, boy. See, now that's disappointing for him, and you can see just how... You know what? We're going to give him a pass. He pitched great. So anything about the Favre thing. Top 6, Sheets and he did not pitch like an ace. 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. Hosuke Fukudome, liner to left. Ryan Braun can't come up with that one. Derek Lee will score. Ramirez scores as well. Fukudome to 3rd with a triple. Brett Favre didn't score on the play. Sheets 5 1/3, 11 hits, 6 earned. The Cubs would get 5 in the 6th, lead it 6-0. Back to Zambrano. Back to work in the 7th, facing Ricky Weeks. First pitch to Weeks. Gas me. 93 miles an hour. Strike 1. Now watch this one. 1-2 count. There's old Big Z. And what do you got for me? Whoop! Uncle Charlie at 63 miles an hour. Not fair. 8 innings pitched, 5 hits, 9 Ks. Cubs win 7-1.
Mets and Marlins, NL East leaders, putting the ball in Oliver Perez's hand. He's leading the majors with a 1.35 ERA in the month of July. Bottom 3, they're tied at 1, and Perez strikes out Hanley Ramirez swinging. Bottom 5, with 2 aboard, Jeremy Hermida grounds into the 1-6-3 DP. Mets out of the jam. Perez, 6 innings, 1 earned, 5 hits. Top 6, Scott Olsen. He is really sweating his way through a rough inning. Just 81 degrees, partly cloudy, with 2 out and 1 on. Olsen walks Carlos Delgado, so there's 2 aboard. Next batter, Carlos Beltran. Single to left. Nick Evans come on home all the way from second. Mets up 2-1. Olsen chased after 5 2/3, 6 hits, 2 earned, 2 walks, and boy, did he work his deodorant. Top 8, Delgado. Oh, deep and gone. His 23rd. Mets get the victory, 4-1.
Phil starting the day, half game back at the Mets, playing baseball in Washington, D.C. That's Chase Utley, and he's extra good. Top 3rd, man on, his 26th of the year. He's been struggling a bit, but 26 still a good number of knocks. Phil's 2-0 lead. Bottom 6, Brett Myers facing Willie Harris.
That's not the t-shirt.
Myers' second start since coming back from the minors. Better in this one. Gets him on a nasty breaking ball. 7 innings pitched, no earned runs, 4 hits, 2 K. That's an exceptional start. Bottom 8, 2 men on, same score. Harris hits a chopper to Eric Bruntlett. 3rd, Harris out at first. Christian Guzman scores. Felipe Lopez advances to the 3rd, not scoring. So the Nats trailing 2-1. She's getting a bit more binding, but bring in Brad Lidge to close it out. This guy rock solid. Jesus Flores, no shot. Fly out to right. Lidge 25 for 25 and save ops this season. And the Phillies pocket a 2-1 wins.
And Padres at Petco. Chris Young making his first start since May 21st. When he went down with a broken nose, we flash back to that time. Albert Pujols, the line drive. Young nailed in the face, blood streaming down his face. He said food hasn't tasted the same since. Top 1 was scoreless. Young facing Arizona's Chris Young, who's 0 for 12 with 6 strikeouts lifetime against him. He goes down swinging. Top 5 with 2 aboard. Broken beak Young gets the other Young swinging again. Young 5 innings, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. Bottom 5, Doug Davis. Perfect to this point. Strikes out Chase Headley to end the inning. Davis staying perfect through 5. Top 6, bags full. Alex Romero, a liner to center. Scott Hairston can't make the grab. That'll score 2. And Arizona's up 3-0. Bottom 6, Davis still perfect. Luis Rodriguez, fly ball to shallow right. And Romero hustling and catching. Davis perfect through 6. Bottom 7, 2 outs, 2-2 count. Brian Giles lines a base, knock to center. Perfect game is no more. Davis, 7 2/3, 8 strikeouts.
Jody Garrett.
Jody Garrett pinch hitting with the bags full. John Ross very happy Romero plays on his team. Davis loving it. Padres blank for the 7th time this season. Diamondbacks win.
Giants and Dodgers playing as scheduled at Chavez Ravine despite the earthquake that shook L.A. on Tuesday. 5.4 on the Richter scale, but the stadium, no damage. Top 5, no score. Matt Cain facing Jason Johnson. Cain, while he's a pitcher, goes down looking. Bottom 6, Matt Kemp, scoring position. James Loney facing Cain. Loney signals to left. Kemp will score from 3rd easily because really it's not that far. It's like 90 feet away. Dodgers lead 1-0. Next batter is Casey Blake. Next batter is Casey Blake. There he is. Face it to left. Fred Lewis bobbles the ball till it goes up in the stand. Whoop, I'll get it back. Thank you. Here we go. Loney trying to score, and he is out by a country mile. Wow. Adam Dunn hits him that far. Another look, though. Lewis, after the umps discussed this, bobbles the ball into the stands. So the umpires are going to say, Loney, 2 bases. And so all that thing where he was out by a mile, we're going to give you 2. We're going to give you home plate. That's a run, and the Dodgers take it 2-0. Look at him, much better. The second better in that. White Sox lead over the Twins in the center down to a game and a half. Chicago in first place, 101 straight Dalmatians. I mean days. Sorry, Disney synergy. Just anyway. Bottom 2, Clayton Richard strikes out Mike Redmond. In the 4th, he gets Delman Young. Richard out of a jam there. He's got a 3-0 lead. Into the 5th, Twins down 4-1. Richard, more soup. 2 on. Walks Denard Span. Bases are loaded. They're on the horn, warming up in the bullpen. Joe Mauer, the base is juiced. Ouch, off Richard. Off the shin. Twins cut the lead to 4-2. Let's check him out. Seen him calling the bullpen. He says he's fine, keeps him in. Oh, look at Justin Morneau. Would you like to see my MVP trophy? Over the header, Jermaine Dye, 2 out. Bases clearing double for Morneau. Twins take a 5-4 lead, win it 6-5.
Mariners Rangers, Ichiro sitting on 2,999 career hits combined on Japanese and U.S. soil. Coming in, top 1. Luis Mendoza's first offering of the ball game is an Ichiro single. That's career hit number 3,000 as a professional. Ichiro getting it done. Top 9, Mariners down 9-8. Kenji Jojima plunked in the leg with a pitch from C.J. Wilson. He would have to leave the game. Jared Washburn had to pinch run, but he didn't have a belt on, so skipper Jim Rickleman offers his up. So Wash has a belt. Runners on second and third for Jamie Burke. Burke lines a shot towards Ramon Vasquez, who throws the ball away. Jose Lopez and Washburn, with Riggleman's belt and all, comes home to score. Mariners take a 10-9 lead on Vasquez's third error of the game. Bottom 9. J.J. Putz didn't want to do that with 2 aboard Vasquez, atoning for his error. Chris Davis and Gerald Laird score. Rangers win 11-10 on the walk-off double by Vasquez. Still, Ichiro, career hit number 3,000.
Number 10, Fred. Tigers Indians, Edgar Renteria. Lines to short. Johnny Peralta. I got it, thank you. Tigers win 8-5. Just that quick.
Number 9, Texas High School Football All-Star Game. 25 seconds left. North down 2. Ben Parks' 41-yard field goal. Money. North gets the victory 16-15. A lot of dejection there. Losing side.
I like the football there in Texas. Number 8, Mariners Rangers. David Murphy, grounder to the hole where Jose Lopez says you will not get a base hit. Look at that. Nothing but love for the M's here in the top plays, right?
Number 7.
How did I get that?
We've got the Grand Prix track meet from Monte Carlo. Asafa Powell, former 100-meter world record holder, running his best time of the year, 0.08 of a second slower than his record pace, 9.82. Powell promising he's in world record shape for
11. How'd they get that one?
Number 5, Angels Red Sox. Torrey Hunter lining it towards center. Jacoby Ellsbury efforting well. However, the Major's best Angels would win again at the Fens, 6-2.
Number 4, not Mariners Rangers. Cubs Brewers. Derek laid deep shot to center. Now this is 6-0. This could have really made it ugly for the Brewers. I mean, a 7-1 loss is ugly enough. Mike Cameron, well played at the wall there.
Former Mariner great.
Okay, well, the theme continues.
Number 3, Rays Blue Jays. Alex Rios grounding to third. Ball skips off the bag. Evan Longoria, great play to make the grab, get the out at first. And his AL East best Rays get the victory 3-0.
All right, what do you got for me here? Number 2, Rockies Pirates. Garrett Atkins, deep to center. Nate McLeod.
All-star.
Over the shoulder catch on the run, but I'm talking Mariners related.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Pirates win 6-4. Anything at all?
Could use him in
Once
center.
went to Washington. Tigers and Indians, 2 preseason favorites in the AL Central. They sit 3rd and 5th through 105 games. Matt Ginter to last week's AL Player of the Week, Miguel Cabrera, who seems to be intent on winning another plaque. His 18th, Tigers up 1-0. Brandon Inge takes Rafael Betancourt deep there in the 8th, and the Tigers are going to win 8-5. 7 of their 8 runs come with 2 outs. Like the clutch hitting.